Just arrived at Nottingham Video Games Expo. This is the 4th time I've been here. I'm pretty sure it's the 4th year running this event's been on. This is the 3rd venue. I've been every time. It's one of the favourite events for me of the calendar year of retro game markets and expos. Not really the size or anything particular. I like expos because it's not just a gaming market. There's obviously games to play and there's other things to it, which is what makes it from a market to an expo. But it's more the social aspect. Made a lot of friends. I'm out with a lot of friends here, so I've been every year running. I'm pretty sure it's the 4th year. Yeah, so first year it was in a small venue, did very well. James and team did a good job, and then they moved to a bigger venue. We had 2 there. So yeah, this is the 4th year. So it's at Harvey Haddon Sports Village, I think, in Nottingham. So yeah, Nottingham Video Games Expo 2025. Just rocked up. I got a weekend ticket. I got it in the diary early because I was hoping a lot more people were going to turn up, but some of the friends couldn't make it, which was a shame. And then it's a 3-hour drive for me. So it's right on the cusp of being a bit too far to want to drive back on your own in one day. Normally I travel up with a friend, but there didn't seem to be as many people about. I don't know if it fell on the same date as last year, but we're proper in school holidays. I don't know if that's made a difference. But yeah, I got a weekend ticket. I got a Airbnb, but it cancelled on me about 24 hours ago, and I couldn't be bothered to find another one or pay more because yeah, there's not as many cheap hotels or anything around there. I didn't want to pay another over 100 quid to stay over. So I was hoping to have a few beers and have a laugh, but I have to be 5 and drive. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. I don't even know if they sell beer here. I always say my favourite event's the one that serves alcohol, and the last 2 years at the last venue this serves beer, which is one of the reasons why I actually like going. But nevertheless, we'll see what it's like. So we'll see what we can meet. Going to be looking for Game Gear games again, loose carts. It's kind of the only, maybe a bit of Dreamcast. Probably won't look at any Wii, won't look at any Game Boy, won't look at any Mega Drive, won't look at any PS1. Might be looking at Atari Lynx because I can't help myself. I'm going to shut up waffling and we'll get inside. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.
Mike, let's give this controller a go.
We've got a Street Fighter 2 tournament going on from the guys. Yeah, we've got some Game Gear, but these are American. Don't know if I got that. We've got Lemmings, we've got Batman, we've got Slider, Fast Revolution, Woody Pop, Sonic Chaos. Might not have Quacks. No, we have Spider-Man. Good game. So it's a lot bigger venue. You've got stallers all the way down the end, and then a stage right down at the end. It's got like tournaments and stuff. From Retro Game Revival, Total Video Gamers, I think they're now called. And then we've got all the little retro games and indie game developers and studios down here. Guys from Debug. I did a bit of a walking tour. I don't know if you can hear me. So far, I've seen one Game Gear game I need, and I brought a picture for the missus. So not very successful. I can confirm there's no bar, but it's nice and cool because it's in a massive air hangar. Loads of retro, loads of markets and stalls in the middle. I'll give you a quick tour as we go around. We've got the guys from, I cannot remember, Sega Mags, that's the one, guys from Sega Mags. We've got the amazing Rowan from MVP UK with his beautiful manuals. That is Laser Games. We've got all the Pokemon cards. We've got some nice collectibles. What are they called, Laser Games? I forget. Got a nice little gizmo at the top. Lots of retro. I don't want to film everything or get in anyone's way, so I'll just sweep round. Lots of retro microcomputers all around the outside. Bit of cosplay over there. Stormtrooper. Lots of merch stalls, craft stalls. It's good that they got the craft stalls together actually. Swords. But apparently people was complaining about these at London Game Market, but I have one of these. Sold it at a boot sale for £1. If only I knew. Only I knew. Lots of private sellers, which is good to see, as well as the big stores. Can't see any Game Gear. See lots of Wii though, that's good. Let's do another swoop. Lots of cool stuff, What else have we got? Oh, that's frightening. C64 t-shirts, little Lego collectibles. Lots of cool games over there. Oh, we've got a Game Gear carry case, £30. Might come back for that. You can spot that over there. Try and get out of everyone's way. I don't want to annoy anyone. Japanese. Some more crafty stuff. Could do with a crafty beer, I'll tell you that. Spitting feathers over here. Retro. Seen some box, seen some plastic cases. Here he goes, here he is. Ginge. Right. We just bumped into the legend of disc called Ginge, who is like got more platinum trophies than anyone I know. So if you know Ginge from the Unofficial Controller podcast, he is a big man in the game when it comes to collecting trophies and platinums. He's completed every game. Every game you can think of, mate, Ginge has completed it. He's an absolute legend. First time I meeting him. One of the main reasons why I didn't want to blow out today, even though a lot of my friends could make it, the fact that Ginge said he was coming down, he's a local lad from Nottingham, I was like, I've got to see him, I've got to check him out. Got to finally meet the myth, the man, the legend, and it did not disappoint. They say you shouldn't meet your heroes, but I'll tell you what, nonsense. Look at this. Got Amiga over here. We've got some more competitions. They always do the Mario Kart competition here, which is very good. This is where I got the pictures from. What else we got? In the area. So it's very big. There's room for expansion. It's definitely a lot more family orientated and it's a lot bigger. I just literally, what we got here? I might come back for that Game Gear game in a minute. There's a lot of retro here. This is beautiful. That is a lot. That is a lot. We've got Totally UK over there. Legend of the Tubes. We've got Game Gear at the end of this stall, which we need to come back to. Lots of nice tubs here. We'll do a swoop. Don't want to get in anyone's way. It's annoying, isn't it? So I'll just be quick. Loads of retro. Just gives you a bit of an idea of how much and what we've got. I've missed one or two stalls out, I think. This is the stage area talks. So that's where all the stuff will be going down. And there is the myth, the man, the legend, Tootie in his lovely swimming shorts. Some promotion, we've got some promotion. Someone's just been manoeuvred over there. Right, I'll see if I can find what I've missed. I'm sure there was some modded, there we go, some modded consoles. We've got more retro here. And lovely signs. Lots of cool stuff. I am going to turn the camera off and stop annoying people. So I don't want to be one of them guys. That's a pain in the arse, but it's a good venue, isn't it? Good venue, lots going on. Right, this is the bit I missed, this middle section. Oh, we love a board game. What we got? Board game, plushie. This is cool, look at all these modded consoles. These are beautiful. Sega Nomad. I saw this guy at Wolverhampton. I remember Wolverhampton Racecourse. Look at the Game Gears at the back. Oh. Spot on them Game Gears, mate. They're fucking lovely, aren't they? They're really, really nice. So the screens are impeccable. Absolutely beautiful. We've got some Ghostbusters. What a good way to end the vid with some Ghostbusters. Yeah, decent, isn't it? Decent. Picked up one Game Gear game. DJ Talk. Oh, we picked up a Game Gear carry case. It was £30. We got it for 25. Boxed. Just goes to show you should always ask for discount, because this carry case, I thought you got it for 30, which is pretty good for a boxed one, because you get them loose 20 quid. So that's pretty good for like a gaming market or Expo. So I said to him, oh, you take 25, just a little wee discount, £5 off. He went, no, but I'll take 30 for it. And I thought, that's funny. I was like, that's already 30, mate. It made me laugh. And he went, oh shit, it is. Yeah, I will take 25 for it. Sorry, I thought it was up for 40. So yeah, always ask.
The information out of it would allow the game to be implemented properly, but it also lists destroying the chip without resource if it goes wrong, and when the bots like that is going to do it. But that chip controls the background graphics, or the tile data is encrypted, so without that...
Well, I mean, this is a bit woeful. That's the Sega Game Gear collection. I'm assuming I'm past the halfway point, because this is all I've picked up. It's getting harder and harder to pick games up. It was £8. I got it for a £5. And I was looking through the collection. So you got leaderboard golf. There's a putt and putter golf. So I remember Tootie saying about there's not many golf games. There must be 4. PGA Tour 2, and then this is 1. So that should be it now. I should put them together. Oh, and there's Wimbledon as well. There's 5. Yeah, I might have to go on Vinted and top these up because I haven't picked up many of I lately. I'm not even going to show you that game. It's a golf game. It was a good turnout in the end. So who do I see first of all? Walked in. Obviously, I knew Tootie would be stalling out. So I knew at least we've got one friend to play with. Someone to talk to. So Tootie was there. And then I knew Rob was going to come, not Gamer. So I got to see Rob, which was great because he's had some health issues. I know he's been off work and stuff. He had some problems with his back and he had, it's a few physical issues, if you know what I mean. So he's been out of action for ages and he's still not too sure about back to work, back to even if it can come Blackpool and things like that. So obviously it was great seeing yourself, Rob, and I'm glad you're sort of on the mend, but it's frustrating and very slow. So yeah, Notts Gamer was there. It's great to see Rob because he's been at every event with me since the beginning as well, from the early days when we was going all crazy with Feed Me Chicken and Goldtooth. And that brings me on to the next person. So yeah, as soon as I bumped into Rob, Notts Gamer, I saw Feed Me Chicken. I was like, oh my God. But I couldn't get a picture of him because he was maskless. He had the head off. So I didn't want to spoil his cover. He's undercover. Undercover from Rampage Talk, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, it was great to see Feed Me Chicken because he's always at these events. And I've not seen him in ages because he hasn't been able to make a few things. And I wasn't aware he was coming. Unfortunately, a few people that couldn't make it. Big shout out to Tess. Obviously, she had some bad news this week. And who else couldn't make it? Talk couldn't come. I think it was his son's birthday. There's a few people that couldn't come, basically. Yeah, who else did I see? Right, Pete on a retro tip, which was great to see Pete because I messaged him. He came up last year. And yeah, it was definitely last year. I might have even seen him the year before, but he normally goes to Nottingham. And we always message each other when we're going up. And I reminded him, I said, cool, I'll bring your Laserdisc player. Because about a long time ago, we're talking months ago, he messaged me saying, is Chelmsford near you? And I was like, no, but I work near it, like 10 minutes down the road. So it was only like a half an hour drive, the other side of Chelmsford. Weren't too bad. A lot easier for me to get in Pete. I picked up a Laserdisc player for him. And it was quite funny. I think I spoke about it in a previous video. I was like the middleman. I know nothing about the equipment. The woman didn't know a lot. She packed everything up. I'm assuming it's the other halves. She was hanging. It was like her 60th birthday or something. So there was all still balloons out. She was very polite, but I was trying to keep her happy and Pete happy. It was like talking down the phone. So I picked it up for Pete and Pete forgot about it. He obviously picks up so much stuff as a collector. He's here for ages, but he's not as long. Don't worry. It wasn't as... I've had things... I had some VHS I picked up for Retro Chef that was here for like a year. He's the worst. I remember Ali 16 Bits and Bobs picked something up for him in the boot of his car. I think it was a 360 and he had that for almost a whole year. I think it was a whole year. It was ridiculous. So yeah, it's great to see Pete and his mate was there as well. I can't remember his name, but we did get a picture together, which was nice. I saw Ginge, which was really cool. So Ginge isn't on YouTube, but the podcast that I do, it has episodes every week. So I've been with that team now for about a year. He is one of like the active members on the Discord. So that's not my Discord, which is in the description of the videos. That's another Discord group, basically. But I can invite you to it if anyone's interested. But obviously, it's for fans of the show. So listen to the show first. See if you like it. 'Cause you might not be interested. I don't care. It's not my show. I'm just a moving part in it. So yeah, check that out. And who else did we see? Or did I see? I must have seen someone else and I feel really bad. Oh yeah, I saw Retro Game Revival guys as I was queuing up. Ollie and that, they already had their wristbands. So I saw them. They did say, I didn't see them much. I thought a bit bad actually. They said come straight over to Street Fighter because there's a competition straight away. But I just got in. I wanted to have a look around. So yeah, it's great to see Ginge and his boy. Yeah, just because I speak to him a lot, but I've never met him. So really, really nice to actually speak to him in person rather than over the phone. Maybe that was it. But it's still pretty good. It was nice to see some mates, basically. It was nice to see some friends. Otherwise, I probably would have been done a lot earlier. But yeah, I did a good few loops. I didn't really play any games, to be honest. Like I said, I thought I was going there for the beers. But it's fine because it says a lot about my personality, doesn't it? As soon as I got back, went to Morrison's. Shout out John Bundy because he's the whiskey king. And I got this. because it was 30. I always look at the Morrison's card, £33 or £21.50 of Morrison's card, just a shit bottle of whiskey. So that's me for tonight because the missus is away. I'm going to treat myself to a curry, have a couple of beers down there, stagger home. Wee, lads. And then comedy. So I've been going to a lot of comedy. I mean, this is a gaming channel, so I won't say about my life. I've been enjoying a lot of comedy gigs. Really good. I'm going to go to another comedy bar tomorrow. Been really fun. Right, I want to stop waffling now. Hopefully I've showed you everyone who I saw. I'm going to take them all in the video in case you want to follow their YouTube channels, but I'm sure you know all of them because they're all pretty big or been doing it a very long time. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It was worth it really just for that. So I have been picking up the accessories. It's a bittersweet thing because I pick some up when I see a nice one box. So I think that's good value. We don't see them a lot. And then sometimes you see them all together on Vinted, like really cheap. And you're like, well, I don't need two of everything. So it is a bit frustrating sometimes. But I've only ever seen one of the, well, I've probably seen more. But I remember seeing one unboxed in Miso Retro Games. Guarantee you this is cheaper than it was in there. And this is boxed. And a big shout out to Tootie as well, because I was about to say, I was telling Tootie about the price of it. He told me to get the Game Gear game for cheaper, and I probably wouldn't have even thought of it. So he saved me a few quid, and I felt bad. I gave Tootie one case. You can't see her off camera, but I've kept all of these because I've put them in display racks. But Tootie protects all of his games properly. Like he seals them all up. So like a museum. It's like a museum behind him, isn't it, in the land of Toot. So I said I'd bring them and I forgot. I always forget something, but at least I remember the Laserdisc player because that's a massive thing. Morgan didn't even know. My missus didn't even. I think she just thought it was a DVD player that we had, even though we've got no DVDs. I can assure you I haven't had a whiskey. It's just what happens when you drove 6 hours. So I'm recording this on a Saturday. I'm going to put this out. This is going to be a very fast video because the event's still running until Sunday. People will be getting tagged in, go, what's going on? He's been in there and got a video up. Yeah, so do you know what's mad? I've not even opened it. I don't know what inserts should be there. There's 0, but there's no room for inserts, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this was £30, which is a great price anyway. And it's sitting ridiculous saying £20. But you've got to try and offer something. I said 25. I showed you earlier in the clip. He thought he had it up for 40. So he was like, no, I'll do it for 30. So he was willing to drop it anyway. And he did 25. So really happy with that because it was like within the first 2 hours of it being open, a 2-day event, it probably would have sold. It was a very nice guy. Very nice man. But luckily it's in there. I mean, it's a hard case, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, as long as those labels are on there. It looks a bit crap on its own, I think. I feel like, do you know what I mean? It's a real basic bitch bag, that, isn't it? It's the sort of thing the rude boys wear round my way with the balaclavas and the hands down their trousers. They wear these man bags. Now, if you live around London, well, it's probably everywhere now, isn't it? Birmingham and everywhere. Everyone dresses like that, all the little shits. I don't know what do they keep in there? Like, as a man, I've had a phone, right? Vape. People smoke vapes now, don't they? Phone vape. Like, you don't need a wallet anymore. Like, I just have Apple Pay. Hardly have my wallet on me. Like, what have they got in there? They must be wearing makeup secretly. They must be. Because they're about as big as this. Do you know what I mean? I've got nothing against, like, I'm not saying it's gay, nothing against gay people, but it is a bit gay, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Just wearing a bag out. I've gone right off topic here. Right, so this is it. Let's open it up. It's a bit of a crap accessory is what I'm saying, but I'm happy to have got it because it will look good on the shelf. I've got to sort this games room out. There's too much stuff. I've started putting on my Discord. I've been selling some Switch games. And then I'll just grab you a few. One I've already sold, which was Man Eater. I think it was Dan. Who has it told me? So I met him. I think it was Dan, the gaming man, when I first met him in Norwich. He was going on about it, and I brought it. Rubbish game, Dan. You owe me an apology. I won't tag him in that in case he gets upset. Little Inferno. I'm selling that one. All basically cheaper than CX price. Earthlock. Except that one, I think, because it's out of stock. So I think I just matched the price. Because when it comes in, it normally goes up. So yeah, they're on the Discord, and I've got them on Vinted and stuff, if anyone's interested. But obviously, if you buy them direct from me, I'll just post them for you. It's a bit crap. I mean, this is the most boring video you've ever seen. At least you've seen the market. I'm just going to stop waffling. It was nice to see everyone. I don't even know how to end it. I'm not. I'm Mario. And I am the hedgehog. And today, with this